Stream. Uh, are we live?
Are we? Oh, yes, you are. I don't see it yet, but it says you're live.
Yahoo!
It says live. Oh, yes, you are. I don't. Yeah, you are live. Let's go. Wee. You did it,
Epic. What's
bro.
up,
That
guys?
thumbnail sucks. Dude, what was that thumbnail?
Because you're not sharing any. Oh, is my face cam frozen? Nope, it's not frozen.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, you're chill.
Okay. What is up, guys? Welcome to the Epic stream.
Welcome to the lame ass stream.
No, this is a very cool stream.
The stream is. Oh yeah. Now it's cool.
Hey. YouTube's gonna grab that for the thumbnail.
Like- yeah, it is. It's good. That's if you check like the retention, like the watch retention after the once the VOD is posted, there's gonna be a spike, if you know what I mean.
Well, we'll see. We got some interesting topics to go over today, so.
Okay, yeah. So I have a bunch of stuff we can go through,
First
but it
of
all depends whether Mikey wants them. Oh. Okay, there you
Bro.
go. Should I delete this?
That's not a big deal.
Should I promote it or?
No, oh shoot! What do we do? You're good.
Wait. Should I shout it out or what?
No, don't. You don't have to.
Okay, fine. I'll just close it. There you go. Okay. Maybe I should probably close that as well. All right.
Can I not?
Okay, Mikey. It's okay. So. Okay. It all depends. Do you want to say something silly or serious? That's the question.
I can't see chat. Silly or serious?
Depends how you want the evening to go.
You make the call. I'm feeling a bit, maybe serious. Maybe some serious stuff.
Well, you said I make the call, so we're going silly. So here's our
Great.
first clip. Let's check this out.
Oh my.
All right, so that's our first clip. Thoughts, feelings,
Real. Oh, it's
real. Clearly, this is an MV Coconut video because look, no description.
okay. I put descriptions.
Barely.
I rate that clip 5 out of 10. But
Uh,
that might be just me and you in the
uh,
soon. So I can't judge.
no, that's not good. No, that is not gonna be us. We're gonna be like posh British people. It's gonna be
Oh,
epic.
yes.
Okay, trust me.
Okay.
Okay. Why do I have this?
So Sam
Might as well just
prepared.
watch it. Let's get these
clips
out the
for
way.
me in advance.
I am prepared. No, I'm prepared.
Okay.
No. I pulled these up like an hour in advance, but I just forgot why I had these. All right, let's watch it. Do you want context or no?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. So Squidward's covered in Krabby Patty meat because
Okay.
SpongeBob's trying to flip. Was like I got a Krabby Patty stuck to the ceiling and it fell in the fan and got him all dirty.
Okay.
And what is that? SpongeBob bragged about being employee of the month, like for, ever. That's the context. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
I already told you that award is a bunch of baloney.
Okay.
That is not true, Squidward.
It's pretty quiet for me.
Award is a symbol of
Oh, is it?
Actually, I can
Oh,
turn
there
it
we
up.
go. It's
keep
gonna
it-
hurt my ears.
No, keep it good for yourself. I can turn it up. I had it low. That's my bad.
award is a
Yeah,
Okay,
do
here
it
we go.
how it was good for
Is
you.
this better?
I already told
Yeah,
you
I can adjust it.
Is it better?
Yeah. I can adjust it
Alright, sick.
myself.
award is a
All right, six.
Yeah.
bunch of baloney. That is not true, Squidward. Like this hat,
The award is a symbol of...
It's a symbol that you're a chump.
Ah, no, Squidward! Ah!
And this is a symbol of what I think of the Employee of the Month award. Ow!
An experienced employee of the month always keeps a brick of lead in his hat.
Okay, that's pretty smart. That's pretty...
Always keeps a brick...
Are you an experienced employee of the month?
I haven't been. I guess I haven't been.
Yeah, yeah. I I've never really met an employee a month because none of them have had a brick of lead in their hat. This feels like very much like internet humor. It's like random XD, but done very, very good.
Right.
But this is like in the like early, like either 2000 or like 1999. So that's pretty cool, huh? Pretty based.
Oh wow.
All right.
Is that in the good seasons?
Yeah. That's season 1. You can tell by the art style. Everything was painted
Oh,
and
dang.
drawn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they used what's it called? Like you have these like clear films for every single frame.
I don't know, but yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah, so but then in season 2 they changed to digital. So yeah, but in the first season it's very much you can tell it's hand drawn and stuff. But this is not hand drawn. This is in season 2 IRL. Ready?
Bro. Wow. I don't even know if I could do that.
Thoughts, feelings. I think that's a great way to celebrate someone's birthday. Like I would
that was
hire
happy
this.
Birthday. That was a happy birthday.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
It's all the same note.
Oh, listen. To you, happy birthday
okay.
to you. Yeah, that's actually a test. That's interesting because I could hear instantly, but you couldn't.
Yeah.
The majority of people can't really tell because it's the same note. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
you
happy
have-
birthday.
Thank you. You have to kind of know. It's like when people like drum a song. It's like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
I wasn't saying happy birthday to you, Mikey.
I'll accept it.
Bro's going insane already. So yeah, I think for your next birthday party, I'm gonna hire this obscure YouTuber to come over and perform this.
Oh, thank you so much.
Man, I should learn that myself. That looks pretty cool. That's how you impress ladies. You do cool tricks like this.
That's what you got to do nowadays.
Yeah, it is what you gotta do to impress a lady nowadays. You can't just hold open the door.
Bro, we have it so hard nowadays.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next. This is the final clip we're watching tonight. Well, YouTube at least. So let's check it out. Before anything happens, what do you think the video's about?
Snoop Dogg pooping on Ark and rage quitting.
That's pretty close, but not exact. What happens next might shock you.
Oh.
You saw those, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just thinking, like, how is this even possible? Like,
okay.
to even get that over your head, like, you either have to do crazy acrobatics or have like an extremely strong colon.
Yeah.
You know? Like, have you ever seen this happen, Mikey? Because I've never. This is a first for me.
Same. Definitely.
Like, look at that. That's
some,
impressive. Like
acrobatic-
size.
Yeah.
You know the biggest poop, like the biggest poop ever, like the Viking.
Let's see.
The
this.
biggest poop ever found was this. It's a Viking's
How big is it?
giant turd. Like this big.
Okay, I was expecting it to be a lot bigger.
No. The length is like it's pretty long, but the girth. Look at that girth.
Yeah. I'm just like, how do you think he was feeling? Like, what was he thinking?
No, never mind. This is the biggest. There it is.
Wow.
How? What was he feeling? Pain, probably, because it must have been that must have been like a serious workout, like a serious ab workout.
How do you think? Like, but was he thinking like, man?
To be honest, I think he might have needed help for that one, man. Like, you know the fire pick, like those fire tweezers.
Maybe,
just like to like open it up and like let it slide out a bit more smoothly.
I just saw a video
That is like I can't.
related to
You
this.
saw,
Today.
you saw a video? Please explain.
Go on YouTube and go, Thanos, let me do it for you.
No, I'm not gonna search that up, man.
Okay.
We got we
Let's
gotta
continue.
finish this. We gotta finish this.
Let's continue.
Okay, yeah. Unless you really want me to see the Thanos thing later, then like
Nah, you don't have to.
can you just give me a plot synopsis?
Thanos is having trouble, and then the dog goes, let me do it for you.
What?
Yeah, you gotta watch to understand.
This is already a bit of a mouthful, if you know what I mean. So I think I'm good with this.
Let's just continue.
I wonder what Snoop Dogg is gonna do next.
Look at this shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He says curse words, so be warned. Those look like Cocoa Pebbles. It looks like a tasty treat.
It does. Did someone hack? Did someone do that to him?
No. I'm giving the magician's curse. This is he was playing Madden like 24 or something,
Oh, okay.
and then they just put it over this. Someone
Gotcha.
modded it, so then yeah.
Okay.
Did you actually think Snoop Dogg was raging? Oh, dude, having that like ignorance must be like joyful, like being like, damn, Snoop Dogg is raging out because he can't stop duking in this game. But no, sadly, reality is a much more harsh.
I'm gonna come back real quick. I'm gonna grab my phone.
Okay, guys. Please unsubscribe to MV Coconut. He doesn't love you. He doesn't like you. He just wants to make mega millions. So don't trust him, okay? Don't trust anything he says.
Okay, I'm back.
Is anyone even watching?
I don't. In case someone comes for chat, gotta be ready.
One. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no one's watching. It's okay.
Oh wait, I think you got a comment.
Whoa. Let me check. For some reason, it's not letting me even see it from. Okay, let's see. MV Coconut. Bro. You're getting unmodded.
What was it?
Not, it was a hater. Zucchini ass?
Hater. Aw,
A hater.
dude, hater. Come on.
Zucchini,
No.
I'm with you. I guess he's like a hater. He's like, he doesn't like you either because he's just a rip.
Dude, he's literally a mod. Okay, he can't be a hater. He has to be some kind of fanboy.
It's like a. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Let's keep going. Next, Grug. Why does everyone like him now?
I wasn't aware of this
What happened,
until
Mikey?
I wasn't aware of this. I'm trying to catch my shorts. Sorry, I wasn't aware of this.
I was. Same.
I wasn't aware of this until I saw a video.
Say it one more time.
I wasn't aware of this. Of everyone liking him until I saw a video that I posted in the group chat. Then I was like, okay, I get it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, for me, it was first Jeremiah was saying stuff about grug rhyming with rug. I mean, everything rhyming with grug, and I'm like, what is this? But he's making Crude's references that he just watched the movie. And until Reddit began getting flooded by Crude's memes and stuff, that's when I became aware. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone likes this guy for some reason, and I don't understand how the hype came to be. Like, it's really weird and bizarre.
Well, it's like it's a not cool.
It-
It's like people like to like things that are not cool, or like the underdog.
What do you mean it's not cool? It was a good movie. Like, why not anything else? Like, I don't know. It's
Okay,
just kind of weird
imagine-
how out of anything it's like rogue.
Imagine everyone started liking Eve like that, just because it's like ironic. People like it ironically.
Wait, Eve? I don't know what that is.
Isn't that the girl, like his daughter? Is her name Eve?
Well, that's tied to the Crudes meme. That's tied to the Crudes memes.
We could drop it. I don't know.
Like-
I don't care.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see what I have here. Oh yeah. What is it? Here we have SAG AFTRA files unfair labor practice charge over the use of AI to make Darth Vader's voice in Fortnite. Did you hear about this, man?
No. What?
So, a Hollywood Actors Union filed an unfair labor practice charge against the Llama.
Bro, they
Monday.
wanted okay.
This on Monday.
Oh my goodness. So they wanted some, like, it's an AI. It's able to respond to any input. How is a voice actor going to do that?
Well, if it was a voice actor, the Vader AI would not be saying the N word. That's. We've been making the Vader AI say some pretty goofy stuff, pretty wacky stuff. Failed and refused to bargain in good faith with the union in the last 6 months.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah. It's like, no, don't tell me how to sleep.
My shoulder's always kind
you
of sore
think
after I
you
sleep
think the
on my
AI?
side.
I sleep on my belly, so
Dang.
I'm chill like that. Oh yeah, so thoughts on Vader AI? You like it? Don't like it?
I approve. Nah.
You hear that, guys? Mikey wants Fortnite to suffer and approves of SAG-AFTRA labor practice charge
But, no.
over Fortnite's Vader. You hear it all, folks. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Oh,
Okay,
dude,
fine.
AP. Oh,
What does that
Oh
mean?
my gosh,
I have
look
no
at
idea
that.
what that could mean.
Associated Press. Look at that.
Oh yeah, Associated Press.
How weird. Yeah, so I just saw this. I'm like, huh. I actually didn't know this was gonna happen. So that's kind of cool, I guess. All right, let's move on
Yeah.
to. Oh, all right. Here, we have 10,000 tons of Russian ammunition being destroyed
Whoa.
in Volodymyr, Russia. Let's supersize the McDonald's fries and check this out.
Охуеть!
Could you translate that?
I'd rather not.
Let's hope the captain, shall we?
Охуеть!
Where's your first action?
Что-то взорвалось очень сильно. Огненный шар. Так, Зай, надо куда-то срочно смываться, так что... Да не знаю куда, на дорогу опасно выезжать. Так, бери.
That caption is not accurate at all.
Oh, okay. You translate then. What does he say here?
Okay, let's see.
Охуеть!
Some curse word.
What's the first letter?
Who? Huh.
Ah.
I don't know. I actually don't know what it means.
Interesting. I just find it funny how he says it.
Yeah.
Охуеть!
Yeah. It looks pretty
I've been-
aesthetic.
Yeah, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Look at that mushroom cloud, man. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, Russia reveals new super weapon. There he is.
Isn't that?
Do you,
that's
do
some
you know who
famous
this guy is?
No, I don't. But I heard he's some famous
It's
guy.
Steven Seagal.
Oh, what did he do?
I heard I heard he can break everybody. I mean everybody in the human bone in one punch. Mikey, you see this haircut? Take some notes.
Right angle,
it's
bro.
like it's like the arrow. It's like the arrow on like Aang's head, but he used like hair.
Right angles, dude. Shows shows you're sharp.
His hair looks like it was like flex sealed on. It's so bizarre looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Ukraine has some things to fear. You know, we they might be kind of cooked here.
I want to see this F student thing down here.
Oh, you okay? Yeah, we can. Okay, so here we have Jeremiah's people, J. Remy's army, the F students. Let's check out the inventions they've been cooking up recently, because I heard they're planning to take over the world. Let's see.
Just doesn't know how to do it. And then you got the F student.
Okay, so clearly they're putting they're using like a nail gun on the screen. Very cool.
The F students are inventors. They're so
Okay, so it's like some kind of staple gun. They're just stapling the keys down. This can have some practical use. Like, think about it. If you want like AFK and like Geometry Dash or something, and you'd be jumping, you can like staple the space key down. And
Oh,
boom.
inventors right here.
That's pretty. Yeah, look at them. They're innovating already.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been like a whole month, and they're already inventing. Look at that.
so fucking creative that they couldn't sit in class.
What do you think is gonna happen?
He's going to invent some new like split screen laptop.
You know the Samsung flip phone.
Bro.
Yeah, but here you can close like half this screen, so you can have like a
Dude.
smaller portion.
Dude,
Yeah, let's watch it.
let's see.
Whatever people were trying to
Hand of a surgeon. That's all I'm gonna say. Hand of a surgeon.
put in their head, they knew it was
That's how I treat. That's how I treat newborn babies as well.
Oh, nice.
fucking bullshit.
Dude, holy crap, that was intense. No, there was no breathing room here. Like, this is very bad editing, in my opinion. Like, I want to see the invention, but they just cut away. I guess they're trying to hide it because they know the CIA is like digging their claws into the footage, trying to figure out what they're inventing. So, yeah, actually,
makes
smart move,
sense.
smart move.
Knew it was fucking bullshit. Your young boy just doesn't know how to do it. And then you got
The last part, I have no idea. That just seemed like abuse.
Yeah.
F students, man, crazy. All right.
Oh, my stream is set to gaming. That's why it has been getting no views.
Why are you gaming, man? But this
No,
you think it's some kind of game?
it was set to gaming.
You think this is some you think this is
I'm
some kind of
sorry.
game?
No.
You think it's some kind of joke?
Oh,
You think this is a joke, Mikey?
okay, dude. Calm down.
Mike, you think this is... Alright, let's continue. Amazing World of Gumball, Season 7 coming to Hulu with new name.
What to know?
What to know?
Interesting.
Thoughts?
I wonder why they're doing a new name.
Well, okay, here it is.
The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball.
It reminds me of like... I don't know, like stupid, obscure like shows for like middle schoolers or something. The wacky, fantastical world of Goofball McGee and his
Right.
high school friends, or something like that.
Right. It's like the seriously awkward life of like Annie McAllister. Yeah.
Dude. If you go to any public library and go
Dude,
to like I
yeah.
don't know like
Yeah.
if there's like a middle school section, that's what you'd see.
Yeah.
Or like a bad boy section. Oh man. I remember seeing books like that and being like, dude, who'd read this garbage?
Me. I read that.
Oh.
Those masterpieces. Some of them.
Did you actually read books like that? Did you
Well, I
actually
read
books
all
like
the
that, or
I
you
read
just
all the
read them?
Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and then
Oh, Okay, no, that's a bit different. You're just reading about a psychopath and he's like,
Right, right.
path of vengeance.
Learning what not to do to your brothers, or what to do to your brothers.
Did you like Greg when you were younger?
I don't think I like. I did like maybe sympathize with him quite a bit because I just saw myself as him.
You saw yourself as a psychopath who took advantage of everyone,
Well, it's just because he's the main
and with
character.
and with,
so I
and with
read-
and with only like one friend.
right. I read myself into him, so
A bit of a self-report, but we will move past that.
you know.
What's next?
But I was talking about how I was at the college today, and a fat girl was like came up and was saying some things, and my dad was like, "Oh, you should have said like something. Oh, you're not gonna talk because you're fat." And then Jeremiah said, "Man, taught to stop friendly firing." So
Man, it's so good. That is so good. Oh man, that's amazing. Yikes.
yeah,
Oh man. All right.
Jeremiah with his bangers.
Yeah, man. He has like an entire like library's worth of like comebacks from all the internet memes he's been watching, man.
Probably.
He knows all the tips and tricks, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right.
What is
Next, this is actually a serious
woman
story.
doused friend in fuel, set him alight for a misogynistic comment.
Oh yeah, you saw that. Yeah. I was gonna pull that up, but I'm like, nah, that's just kind of weird. Yeah, there was a lady, like a guy said, like, go back to the kitchen, and then she's like, then she just doused him in fuel and just lit him on fire.
Hey, she was cooking. She did what she was good at.
When I was reading the comments, I was kind of worried. I'm like, are they on her side or are they just memeing? But no, they condemned the act. So I'm like, okay, that's okay, that's good.
That's good. Women power.
Oh man, yeah, wild story, man. Yeah, wild stuff, man.
What did Jordan Peterson say was the best explanation for consciousness? Is that something interesting?
How? Why are you asking?
Because it's in your. I see. It's something you looked up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, that's how you're figuring that out. I thought you were on Reddit. At first, I'm like, oh, you're on Reddit. You saw that post, but then no. Okay, you're just reading off that. No. Trying because I remember Jordan Peterson giving an explanation for consciousness, and he was like, it's like a spirit hovering over the water, or something like that. I forgot, but it's something. It was something like really deep and stuff. Okay, let's move on. All right. Next, let's check it out. Hold up. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. Cucumbers recalled after more than 20 people sickened and salmonella outbreak.
Of course.
15 states, including Florida and New York. So Charlie's in trouble. These cucumbers are killing people.
Huh.
Did you know salmonella can be on cucumbers? Did you know that?
I remember when it was on like onions at McDonald's.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The bacteria caused about 1.3 million infections in the U.S. every year. Children younger than 5 and elderly people and people with weakened immune systems are more likely to have severe infections. Huh. Wow, the FDA must be some kind of super geniuses because I couldn't think of that. What? Old people and young children are weaker? Nah, get out of here. At least 26. Wait, 26? 20? Oh, more than 20. Okay. Well,
you got to say more than 25.
You're not wrong, I guess.
It's a big L.
At least 26 people have been sickened from the outbreak in 15 states, including Florida, Alabama, California. Holy crap, we're in trouble, Mikey.
Wait, why would we be in trouble?
The cucumbers, man, the salmonella, they're spreading to the California, man.
What's so special about California? That's just another
We're
state.
in California. That's
are?
why. Holy crap, we're in trouble.
Okay.
We're in trouble, Mikey. Holy crap.
Just doxing
Oh my
us
gosh.
like that, man? You serious?
No, I'm just kidding. We're in Virginia.
We may or may not.
Virginia kind of looks like
Like what?
like Queen Victoria.
Ah,
Elizabeth,
yes.
because she's a virgin. You see?
Oh.
Aha.
Virginia. That's probably where the name came from. Virginia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. How did Virginia get its
Bro, you
name?
gotta
Google
get.
AI, tell me the answer. Bing bing bong, bing bing bong.
Whoa!
There it is. You see, right the tongue. You see, I'm super genius.
Dang.
Excuse me. Well, Mikey like wows at that. Sorry. While Mikey wows at that fact, I'll be back.
Going to hit the can. Well, now that Sam's back, the views should go up. 0 views is pretty monumental, guys.
I'm here. I'm
Oh.
back.
This is like a record. 0 viewers for this long.
You've kind of taken an L here, man. This is
Right.
kind of pathetic now.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Gianna isn't here. Simon, well, because 9 times out of 10, it's usually just me and Gianna, but that's it. So like,
No.
half of your audience is in the stream, but the other half it just not
How's the
on.
life?
The spokesman of the Fresh Start product sales said the company is committed to protecting public health and helping with the recall. Bednar. It's Bednar. The company is continuing its wholesale and regional distribution centers.
Yep.
Customers. Okay, bro. All right. So yeah. Salmonella cucumbers, boys, be careful.
Okay.
If you all people watching, because we know we have a huge audience.
Yeah.
If you live in any of these states here, live in fear of the cucumbers. They're coming from here. Bednar's Growers Inc. So be careful.
Yes.
All right, next. All right, so okay, do you want to go over local news, Trump, Andrew Tate, or some other garbage?
Let's hit up some local news.
All right. So you already heard about this. The Palm Spring Fertility Clinic bombing.
Yeah, and this was California.
Cut off critical power incubating embryos. A firefighter's risky plan averted tragedy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Embryos.
I read. Yeah. That's what fertility clinic.
Yeah.
They fertilize they fertilize these egg things and they keep them. They can freeze them and stuff.
Okay.
So if this woman's like, I want baby, because of fertility issues or whatever, they can
Yeah.
bing bing bong, it's they combine the both. They combine. This is actually not very Islamic. In Islam, you would have like the female semen, then the male semen, and then that's how you make baby. But no, stupid Western science wants to convince you that that's not how it works. The woman has eggs like a chicken, which makes no sense. So yeah, and it's supposed to be fertilized. It's supposed to be fertilized by dudes like this, which makes no sense. Because look, you see that? That's a shell. How is anything supposed to get through that? Huh? Makes no sense.
Yo. This guy's cooking. This guy's kind of cooking.
Yeah, I know. No victims were inside. Yes, of course. Yeah, so I looked through and then they're like, they doused the place in water, then they got power back in and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, everything was chilling there. Everything was a-okay. The only death was boom. Unexpected twist. Guy Edward
Bartkus.
Bartkus. But if any of you to you uncultured swine, if you look up Guy, you get this. There's just guys. But if you look up Guy Carew, boom. So this is the bomber. This is him, the guy who blew up the fertility clinic.
Wait, that's isn't that the guy who died? Oh.
The guy who died? No. No, this is the guy who blew himself up.
Wait. So Guy doesn't sound like a very Islamic name. That's kind of a contradiction.
No, you forgot the other. Jesus.
I don't get it.
Mike, you can't be saying these things, okay? We're family friendly here. Not all suicide bombers are Muslim, okay? This guy's
What?
clearly not Muslim. Look, you see? Where's his beard? Okay.
Oh, maybe
Any Muslim looking at this is like, oh, it's a woman. Look. No beard. It must be a woman. Small tatas though. All right, let's move on. Oh, boom. All right, let's check. Okay, so Guy Edward Bartkus, a 25-year-old with nihilistic
ideations.
ideations, of course, yes, that's the word, who they believed was killed in the blast. One reason for the interest in the manifesto is that it's authored explicitly threatening an attack on the fertility clinic. Huh. Strange, huh? Look at that. He lived in 29 Palms.
21 Pilots.
Look at that. 21 Pilots, yes, of course. Which would home to a Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center. Huh, interesting.
Sam, if you used Brave, just copy and paste it into Brave, you'd get none of these ads.
No, I like to support the colorblind glasses, but for ADHD, okay.
Okay.
This is my article, Mikey. Okay, I wrote this myself, so I like to show off all the ads.
You need 21.
All right, this is the guy. Look at him.
Oh.
Young 25-year-old. Look at him.
Dang.
Young and spry.
Do they know for sure?
Well, unless unless his face was unrecognizable and his teeth were completely destroyed and his DNA evaporated, we would probably not know. Oh, and he had a stand-in for where he lived. Then yeah,
Okay.
it would be a bit more difficult. All right, hold up. FBI described the Palm Spring blast powerful enough to damage buildings several blocks away.
Whoa.
Probably the largest bomb scene that we've had in Southern California.
Whoa.
Eclipsing the 2018 bombing of the day spot in this place. So yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Nihilistic ideations.
Let's see this. All right, you can read this. You can read this because that's your thing.
Okay.
Read the first point.
What do we know about Bartkus's beliefs and possible motive? A website that contained no name but appeared connected to the bombing laid out the case for a war against pro-lifers and said a fertilization clinic would be targeted. Quote, here you can download the recorded stream of my suicide and bombing of an IVF clinic, unquote. The site began, but no such file existed. The author cites numerous fringe philosophies, including abolitionist veganism, the opposition to all animal use by humans.
Wait, pause.
What?
I don't know. You don't see a lot of extremist vegans, going around blowing themselves up. For the pigs!
Dude, a lot of agnostic, atheistic, naturalists, it logically makes sense. So veganism, it logically makes sense because you are no different than any other animal, so they need to be treated the same as humans. So I mean,
the idea of even just treating things well is kind of a goofy thing. You could talk about why should you even treat other humans or even animals, but in this manner that you seem fit, why would you do that? Why you observe nature around you. Everyone else is eating each other. Why don't you do that? It's only nature and you're part of it, so why not do the same?
I think they'd go to
utilitarianism.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, so it's all for pragmatic reasons. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's all for pragmatic reasons, then
Yeah, ultimately they don't have an answer
should-
for it. They are gonna. I think most consistent ones would agree that it's a subjective reason to do it.
Oh, 1 in 10 kids vape. Holy crap! 1 in 10 kids are bullies, Mikey. Did you know that? Holy crap!
They're hitting that Rick and Morty.
Are you one of them, Mikey?
No.
How many Rick and Mortys do you have on standby right now?
None.
I'm looking at your camera. I'm gonna check out your camera. I bet I'm gonna see at least 10.
No Rick and Mortys. I just have this big juicer right here.
Dude, I have a giant vape next to me. It looks just like a water bottle, but trust me, it's a giant vape.
Oh, I love my Rick and Mortys.
All right, let's keep going. What's the next point?
Negative utilitarianism. The idea that
there it is.
the idea that we should act to minimize suffering rather than maximize pleasure in the world. Pro mortal.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's
Pause.
yeah.
That's interesting because most people are like, we should like a lot of these
Positive utilitarianism.
goofball not a they're like let's maximize pleasure. Like think about it. We're strapped to machines, just constantly just like IV dripping us nutrients, but then we have like a VR headset that just like I don't know plays our best memories.
Well, I would say a lot of
It
them.
just plays
Uh-huh.
play Star Wars 24/7. That would be perfect.
I think a lot of them would say
Infinite vapes, infinite Rick and Mortys.
ultimate pleasure. I think a lot of them would say that like fulfillment and satisfaction in work and long-term relationships are more pleasurable than this short-term pleasure because it's pretty observable. It's a pretty observable like thing.
No, they don't discuss like long-term pleasure. Right? They say maximized pleasure and like working, like building a family. That's a lot of work. That's not all pleasure. That's a lot of work and stress and like dealing with problems. Like if you want to maximize it, man, like dude, Daniel Hikikachu talks about the pleasure machine. Dude, we should go through that one day. That's so we have to, man.
Okay.
We have to go through the pleasure machine one day.
Okay, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, it's only that he calls it a strap-on pleasure machine. We gotta go through that.
I'm glad that I don't know. I'm glad that I remember you telling me about it, but I've forgotten what it is. So maybe
we have to go through that one day. We have to.
Okay,
It's so good.
Okay. But yeah, I think
Bo does not sound excited.
oh, fine. I think a lot of utilitarians, they would say that it's that long-term work is worth that long-term fulfillment and satisfaction. I think a lot of them would say, like, I believe that's pretty commonly held.
Sounds like a bunch of
like it's more pleasure. That long-term
sounds like a bunch of Rick and Morty deniers. I don't know, man. One in 10 kids are Rick and Morty enjoyers, Mikey, and I think they enjoy the maximizing pleasure more than long-term pleasure.
Well, no, they would say that the long-term pleasure is maximizing pleasure. There's more pleasure in that than the short-term pleasure.
Nah, they have to find some way to like jack the brain and just like, what is it? Rather than the brain creating thoughts or ideas, just make it produce only dopamine. That would be insane. Like, how would that feel?
There's it's a pretty philosophical question, I think.
That'd be kind of base. Think about it.
Because like we've seen that you're with more dopamine, your body builds a new baseline that to feel the same, you need to give it more.
There has to be a roof, though. There has to be a cap, where it's like, oh my gosh, too much dopamine. I can't possibly want more. Oh, actually, there's a SpongeBob episode that basically SpongeBob laughs so much that he breaks his funny bone, and it's set to like maximum, so everything is funny to him. That's what these positive utilitarian people want. They want to break that dopamine like lever, so they just maximum dopamine just like 24/7. I see.
Yep, that's all they want.
And that's where brain rot comes in. Just so much brain rot and Rick and Morty's that you break that, and then boom, constant dopamine rush.
Yeah, we're definitely not strawmanning the position either, at all.
No. There's other utilitarian people that think that's stupid. But I'm talking about a specific group, who do think that way. Strap on pleasure machines, as like who want to strap on pleasure machines that Daniel Hikikachu talks about.
I'd say it's a pretty small minority.
Source.
Trust me, bro.
That's what I thought. Move on. Read.
Oreo.
Are you eating like a banana right now or something?
Oreo.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh man.
Pro-mortalism. The fringe philosophical position that it is best for sentient beings to die as soon as possible to prevent future suffering.
Hey, look at that! Look what he did here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wait, where's the big boom boom? I guess it's
Sounds
not
a
here,
lot
but
like anti-natalism too.
that's kind of silly.
Oh no, he'd definitely be a supporter
Like-
of anti-natalism if he supports pro-mortalism.
What's antinatalism?
It's better for unborn beings to not be like born because the suffering that they will experience outweighs the pleasure they will experience. And well, obviously that
yeah.
worldview has the presupposition that like the ultimate value in life is to experience like maximum pleasure, which is a form that's positive utilitarianism. So yeah, antinatalism pretty much
yeah.
saying you shouldn't like having kids is immoral, essentially.
Huh? That's funny. Like, what is it?
Yeah.
Imagine if that became a popular view. Like,
I mean, it kind of is, dude. You know how many people say
it's really.
you know
Go on.
it's how common it is for people to say, "Oh, would you really want to bring a life, a human, a child into this broken world?" That's antinatalism. It's the pain you're gonna feel on during your life is outweighs whatever good you're going to experience during your life. It's a pretty common belief. It just people don't realize it.
I think what I think is they should do this. Well, actually, 2 points. I thought. First of all, like, if this belief, like for this belief to kind of become like even possible, either they'd have to forcibly kill everyone, or like convince everyone that this is like the right way to do things. Because let's say they truly believe this, right? They'd all have to kill themselves or die at some point. But as long as there's let's say like 40% of the United States is like, we think we should die as soon as possible. They all kill themselves, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be replaced because the other people are having children. So
Oh yeah. So
They're-
are you saying like this is not
So-
this worldview can't really survive?
yeah,
sure.
the only way it can actually like succeed in any capacity is either by I don't know, nuclear winter. Like I don't know, I don't know. If President Trump was like, "All right, we got into suffering, so I'm gonna nuke everyone,"
Oh,
or
for
something
sure.
like that, or I don't know, like what is it? Trump is like, "I'm giving everyone free Rick and Morty's if you believe in this," and then I was like, "All right, yeah, sure."
Totally.
Big dubs,
Totally.
and everyone just
I mean,
dies.
That's why that's like beliefs that are like anti-life are like naturally not popular. Like it's like self-defeating.
No, it's not necessary. Just look at Islam. I think that's pretty Well, actually, depends what you mean by anti-life. Like just anti-life everything, or like anti-life to like Jews and Christians.
Anti-life on everything. Like antinatalism is like you're even
Okay, yeah.
you
Because
kill-
anti everything is most people don't like when it's anti you.
yeah.
Yeah, because even like in most groups, you're the good one. Like even if you're anti everyone else, at least you're the good one. And you can
Oh yeah.
think yourself as some kind of epically based person. But here it's like you're anti everything, even anti yourself if you're living. So that's not very dopamine inducing or whatever these youngings say. Yeah, so pretty interesting stuff, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff from this guy. Yeah, so conclusion, this guy's epically based atheist. Look at him.
We see
All right.
the fruit of nihilism and atheism.
No, it's not atheism. He just had a mental issue, okay? Be quiet. Mental health issues, okay?
It's the
Get out of here.
Judeo-Christian values that he was raised in.
Dude, if you look at a bunch of like jihadi attacks, that's what that's
What's up? You cut out. I can't hear you. I can't hear you right now. What's up, guys? It's me here by myself. I can't hear Sam, and he just got out. He just got out. He just got out. Maybe his internet. Oh, maybe his phone died. Oh, there you are.
My phone died.
I knew it.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard?
I think I was. Oh, you were saying like that's like Judeo-Christian. Also, you're not streaming. Judeo-Christian values. People like Muslims use it, or people use it as reasoning for why like Muslims act a certain way.
Oh yeah. So what is it? They'll blame like they'll be like, oh, you know this, they're just mentally ill, you know, and it's like kind of a coincidence that all these Muslims, a lot of these Muslim jihadis are killing the same exact groups, attacking the same exact ways, and saying the same exact things, and there's all Muslims for some reason. That's kind of quinkydink, huh?
Yeah.
Like you can't like with like school shooters. You can say, oh, but what about school shooters? You know, they're all white male, all shooting up schools at the same. Does that mean all white men are, you know, evil? And then no, but if you know, it's because they're you know, they're not under one huge massive religion or ideology. So you know, that's the closest you could get to that is like atheism, because the majority of them are, I think, like 90% or 80% of all school shooters are atheists or non-religious.
I see.
I'm pretty sure that's the number, and then like only like 10% are affiliated with any religion, and the number one I think is like Islam. So even then, so yeah, pretty sick stuff. All right, let's move on to this. Andrew Tate will be extradited to Britain. No!
What?
Top G, no! Government confirms that it's seeking the surrender of social media influencer and his brother after their trial in Romania. No! Top G. Not again.
Is he escaping custody? Or like is he running away?
No. He's getting extradited to Britain after the trial in Romania.
What does extradited mean?
Imagine like deported. Imagine getting deported. But let's pull up the exact definition, shall we? Handing over a person accused,
To the jurisdiction of the foreign state in which the crime was committed. Okay. So he did all the freaky stuff in Britain.
He did a bunch of crime in he did a bunch of freaky stuff in England, yeah.
Okay.
And then he was fled to Romania because he's like Romanians are stupid, but then Romania caught him. Right. They got him. Oh, dude, video? What? Video? Top G. Tell me your truths. Hold up.
You got them. It's muted.
I know. Hold up. There we go. Let's hear it.
We live in a democratic society.
That's deep, huh? We live in a democratic society. Think about that,
bro. Let him finish.
Let's keep going.
Where it's innocent until
let's keep going.
Proven guilty, and I think my brother and I are largely misunderstood. There's a lot of opinions about us, a lot of things that go around about us on the internet. We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever. We have no criminal record anywhere on the planet ever. Our case was dismissed on the 19th of December in Romania under the Biden administration.
I'm pretty sure that's false. I'm pretty sure the whole like for like an entire year, Andrew Tate and his like goons kept yelling like, "Case has been dismissed. Case has been dismissed." But it's just like, but all that was just false information. It was all.
We live in a democratic.
Shut up. Maybe that. It like all that was just fake. None of that happened. So kind of silly. Yeah, man. This guy. It's kind of interesting. Like, think about this. Become kickboxer, but it's like, okay, I want to make more money. So he begins like doing like essentially sex trafficking, but he's bragging online, like saying like, look how cool I am, and you can be just like me. But then later on, he realizes that's illegal, and then he's like, no. Oh, that was fake. Women hate me. I've never even touched a woman. Okay. And but then a bunch of women with like, oh, what is that? Their names tattooed and stuff like on their bodies and stuff because he pimped them and stuff. Like came out and it's like, oh man. Yeah. What is this? Romania authorities investigating separate allegations of rape, human trafficking, and forming criminal gang. A criminal gang, not multiple gangs, just one. The brothers denying all charges in both Romania and UK.
I see.
Yeah, hopefully this guy was, hopefully he meets justice for his
guilty.
alleged crimes.
Yeah.
It seems pretty cut and dry, if you look at,
Yeah, I haven't looked into it, so I
know,
don't know. But you think he's
yeah,
guilty?
well, yeah, it's kind of like when you've been like, imagine someone it's like a rapper bragging about murdering someone in a rap song, and then and it's like, oh crap, they found the body, and they found like,
Gotcha.
and that's basically what happened,
Okay.
but much worse, and there's multiple victims and a bunch of other horrible stuff. So yeah. So yeah. So look at that. Well.
Let's move on.
This. What are you moving? I'm not done yet.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
done.
Sorry,
I'm not
sir.
done talking about the top G. Mr. Jarvis. You know who Jarvis is? Oh, hey. What was that? What was that, Mikey? Huh? Boom, Jarvis.
Wait, Jarvis isn't a real name?
No, it's an AI. It's an acronym.
No one is actually named Jarvis?
Yeah, no, this is Jarvis. It's an AI. Mr. Jarvis. They're just being more formal here. You see? It's like what? There's no man named ChatGPT. What? I thought he was some kind of super genius.
Okay, Jarvis is more of a name than ChatGPT, though.
Well, just because it sounds more like a name doesn't mean it is. So yeah, be quiet.
Okay.
All right, we're moving on. This is kind of old news, but still, I want to cover it.
Yeah.
State of Palestine made an epic tweet. All right, I'll let you read that one because
Sounds
my
good.
brain is fried.
State of Palestine at Palestine_UN.
Bro, no, just a paragraph, just a paragraph.
On Easter, the story of Jesus, born in Bethlehem, living under occupation, crucified by empire, echoes the Palestinian experience, a people who face oppression, loss, and injustice, yet refuse to be erased. Just as resurrection followed crucifixion, Palestinians hold on to hope, dignity, and resistance, believing that even from the darkest tombs, life and freedom will rise again. This is still up?
Yeah.
Dang.
And there's a couple glaring. Oh yeah, and then here you see Jesus with some kind of, I don't know, like some kind of like a blanket or something around his neck. Kind of weird.
Is it like a Palestinian symbol?
I don't know. It's some kind of blankie, around his neck or something. But let's move on.
Well, I'm like, have you told me about this, or did I watch a video by David Wood on this?
This tweet.
David Wood made a video on this. I'm like, okay, that's like a Palestinian symbol. The video was like, Palestine is a Christian.
Palestine is a Christian.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw the video.
Okay,
But that's not what it's. Yeah, the state of Palestine became just one Christian dude. No. I wanted to point out this is kind of silly. Ready? So basically, in this tweet, they talk about what is it? Jesus' resurrection and crucifixion, right? Which is most Sunni Muslims deny. They think it just appeared so, so kind of weird for the state of Palestine to be affirming the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus when, majority of Muslims deny that even happening. So
And is Palestine a
kind of
Muslim
silly.
country?
Hey, Mikey, is America full of fat asses? Yes, of course it's Muslim.
I wasn't sure.
Wait, hold up, map. Okay, let's see. Oh, Okay, there you go. Actually, I know, Joe. All right. Yeah, no. I was gonna say it'd be kind of weird if like there would be one like non-Muslim country surrounded by the entire known Muslim world. Like that'd be kind of silly, huh? Wouldn't that be a little bizarre, huh, Mikey?
You know what? I'm not too good
Like,
at
I-
these things. I'm more of a your local man. But yeah, no, that makes sense. I wasn't sure. I don't like to assume.
No. Well, the joke is that Israel is not a Muslim country, and it's
Ah. I get it. What are the comments saying?
drink
on
some
that?
gamer replies.
Oh, you have to be signed in. Man, it's a little warm.
Let's move on. Belief in Britain. A look into religious and spiritual landscape of the nation. Wow.
The devil's
Look at this.
gospel.
What do you mean the devil's gospel? Get out of here. All right, let's take a peek.
Iron
All right,
Crows.
content. All right, let's see this. So as you can see here, participants and sampling by grouping. Non-believers, 30%. Uncommitted, 40%. Religious, 17%. But spiritual, 70%. Look at that. Wow, look at that.
So you could be Wait.
The belief in Britain sample contains representatives, all levels of all belief, clarifying the findings. We group the participants of the following. Okay. Look at that. Oh, here it is. Look at this. This okay. This is kind of silly. Look at this. Boomers are the least religious. Yeah, take that.
Well, this is nominal. This is what you call. Well, of course, this is what you identify as. So, but yeah, that's
This is the UK. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but look at this. Gen Z is the highest amongst the religious and spiritual. Look at that.
Wow. Wait, and then
And
what? But is it Gen Z? Is,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Smallest non-believers.
yeah, and uncommitted. Yeah, kind of wild, huh?
Is the difference between uncommitted and non-religious is like uncommitted? You believe in something, but you're just not like you believe in something spiritual, but you're not committed to a certain view.
I'm not
Scroll up.
entirely sure
Scroll
what
up, we should.
uncommitted is, but like, all right,
Well, it just should,
wait, here it is.
Participants who
Uncommitted.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah, and then spiritual is okay. There you go. And then religious, worship regularly. Yeah, there you go. You can see. Yeah. So yeah, Gen Z or 60% of Gen Z describe themselves as spiritual, compared to only 35% of boomers.
Wow.
Yeah. Stinky boomers. Stinky smelly boomers don't like being spiritual. Nuclear bombs and my Twitter memes.
Interesting.
Yeah. They don't need to be spiritual. They have all the AI generated houses from the African countries to satiate their appetite.
It's interesting how the uncommitted graph is pretty similar. I wonder what that could mean.
Yeah, stinky little boomers, not committed.
So that's
They're
the
too weak.
That's
They're
the-
weak.
That's the biggest.
Okay, boomer.
That's the biggest.
Okay, boomer.
Group.
Okay, boomer.
Uncommitted.
Now, the biggest group is Gen Z with the spiritual Gen Zs, man.
Well, no.
Look at them.
Overall, the age groups.
Oh yeah.
So, but in
Yeah,
religious
there's the most uncommitted.
religious is the smallest.
Yeah. The religious are dying. No, the religious is coming up, man. Like all the Muslims being poured in, that number's getting pumped.
Okay.
All right, let's take a peek. 6% Muslim.
What?
6% Muslim. That's crazy, huh?
I wonder what their definition of atheist is. But
Probably someone who probably people who don't believe in a god. I'd imagine.
Well, then agnostic. Does agnostic count? Does like uncommitted ones? Oh no, that wouldn't fit. Okay.
Yeah. So look at that. Look at that. You see? But yeah.
Sikh, Jewish.
Oh, you see the Jews are taking over Britain. 6%, 8.8%. Be careful. All right, let's see. Whoa. London. Okay, yeah, these two. Yeah, some of these. Yeah, look at
Closer to the Middle
that.
East.
London. Yeah. The closer. To yeah, look. See the city closer to Mecca, the more religious. Oh, coincidence? I think not.
I want to
The
see
largest proportion of Christians, 48%, have their own idea of God, while a further 9% don't accept every aspect of religion.
of the religion.
This suggests. Oh, their religion, yeah.
Yeah.
This suggests that the church's interpretation of God is at odds with the majority of Christians' understanding of God. It seems to imply that church leaders should listen more
Bro.
to what they want to win back their flocks. Look at that.
That's what's leading to a lot of the downfall of Christianity in America right now.
There is no such thing as the downfall, Mikey. That's not possible. Yeah, you know, the
Also-
downfall of America is that too many Protestants and non-denominationals. They need one church. They need one big pope.
Why do they say 9% means majority? I'm curious. Like 9% don't accept every aspect. This suggests that the church's interpretation is at odds with the majority of Christians. 9% is not majority.
Yeah, the majority is the 48% of Christians.
No.
Sorry, 43.
Wait.
Yeah, look.
Largest portions of Christians have their own idea.
They-
of
no,
God.
look.
Oh.
Yeah, they're talking about the 9% of Christians and their churches' interpretation of God is at odds with the majority of Christians being the 43%.
Wait. So you're saying the 43. They're saying the 43% is like, it's not
The majority.
orthodox. They don't have an orthodox belief of God. It's like their own made up belief in God.
No, they're saying the 9%.
But look, the largest
like
portion of Christians have their own idea of God, while
up,
a
others
further don't accept every aspect of the religion.
Wait, hold up. The interpretation of God is at odds with the majority of Christians' understanding of God. This seems to imply that the church. Wait. Where are you seeing the majority part? Where?
With the odds with the majority of Christians, it seems to.
Yeah. It's.
Yeah.
Are you? Wait,
Sam.
Are you? Am I misinterpreting this, or are you misinterpreting this?
Okay.
Because how I'm reading it is that what is it? Yeah. 43% have their own idea of God, right?
Okay.
While a further 9% don't accept any aspect of the religion. This suggests that the church's interpretation of God is at odds with the majority of Christians.
Yeah.
Are they talking about the 9% or the 43%?
43. 9% is even more.
Oh, they don't even accept. They don't accept every aspect of the religion.
Yeah, so they're like even farther.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay, I see.
And then that's why they go to say is that this suggests that the church's interpretation of God is at odds with the majority of Christians. They're saying that 43% of Christians understand God differently than Orthodox belief.
Okay, yeah.
And then they're saying, oh, so the church has to change what it
You're
believes.
part of that, Mikey. You're part of that. You're not Orthodox. Get out of here. You're not an ortho, bro. I can't believe this.
Mean two different things, bro.
No, shut up, bro.
Change your doctrine.
I'm an atheist. 4%. 4% of people are saying that.
No, of
Can you
Christians.
believe that? No.
Yes.
Christians. No, the Christians are the only people. Get out of here. I'm sorry. I should stop rage baiting you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make jokes, and you're taking this way too seriously. Get out of here, Mikey.
I don't know. I don't know if you because you are not you're misunderstanding something.
No. This is no. This is the only thing This is the only thing I misunderstood because it's just worded kind of weirdly. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 4% say I'm an atheist. 8% say only in a cultural sense. I celebrate religious festivals, but I don't believe in God. I celebrate religious festivals, but I don't really know what I think. I don't participate in religion, but I have my own understanding of God. Sometimes participate in services, but I have my own understanding of God. I worship regularly, but I don't accept every aspect of my religion. I worship regularly and accept the authority. See, when people, this is the split of Christians, of so-called self-proclaimed Christians, and look what percent of them are actually Christians. Very little.
How dare you? How dare you proclaim whether they're Christian or not? You don't know that. Well, like,
The ones that say-
100%.
Yeah.
Like,
how
you know,
can I say it?
are you
The
telling me
atheist-
that you're a Christian if you participate in services?
Yeah, the atheist Christians. I don't know if they're Christian or not. Or the
Oh
ones,
no, yeah, these guys. If they deny like the crucifixion, resurrection, I can't really even like. I think that's pretty cut and dry. Like,
and then the ones that
very
say
Christian.
they only are cultural Christians, but they don't believe in God. Those also.
no, yeah, those. But like, wait, I celebrate religious festivals, but I don't know. But I don't really know what I think. Okay, yeah. So this is. I think this is the gray area here. Like, I don't know what's in their heart.
If you go exact, like if you take what they say as what you think they truly believe, yes.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm assuming I'm assuming the best.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think these guys can't even be considered Christians, but this is like the gray area, and then these guys, I think, even if misguided or you know, what is it, in a bad place, or just like, you know, feeling kind of indifferent in things, I think they can still be considered Christians.
I mean,
you know.
maybe, but like I think, like sure, optimistically yes, but if you like had to look at it, would you actually like realistically, the ones that say I have my own understanding of God, I have my own understanding of God, I don't accept every aspect of my religion, and well then the other ones, yeah, that's where true Christians would probably land.
Wait. Well, yeah, but here's the thing, though. Like, example, like, I don't accept every aspect of my religion. It depends what those are. If it's nothing super crucial, then I think they can still be considered Christians, very much so.
So
Like,
yeah, I'm saying in an optimistic sense, yeah,
are you secret Catholic? Secret Orthodox? Huh?
sure.
If they don't accept the filioque way, they're out.
Yeah. But like realistically, I think when people say I have my own understanding of God, it's like some complete like heretical stuff. Like we
We
like,
can't. Let's not make. We can't make
sure.
assumptions, man. We don't know.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think that's what realistically it is. So that is to
I
say
think
that
dog.
I think
I
dog. It's
I was
actually
gonna say, I think God is a flying dog with a donkey monster.
right. And then none of the above. Like
No, all the people here think God is a very angry old man. No, all of them think that God is like an old man in the clouds.
right. I would say
That can't be too. That can't be too heretical. It can't be. You know, like look at Leonardo da Vinci's paintings or whatever. You know, that's how you painted them. Just like, oh, look at that.
I'd say
He's one of them.
right. Have you seen the stuff of like the Sistine Chapel? It's like way more colorful than people thought it was. Look up the Sistine Chapel restoration, before and after.
I spelled. Oh, it's with an S. Is before and after?
Yeah.
Before and after restoration. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum,
People,
bum,
and this
bum,
actually,
bum, 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 bum.
the style that people thought, because you know they burn a bunch of candles in church and all the soot made it grayer. So, and this actually the gray look affected a lot of the, I believe it's called the Baroque style, and like a certain style that followed that Michelangelo affected.
Yeah.
And everyone like started
Yeah.
doing like gray and like darker colors, but he didn't even mean to do it like that. Or like he didn't. That's not how he originally made it. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. That's most old paintings. Like if you look at them, they're very or yellow, very yellow looking.
Yeah.
Like example, restored paintings before and after. Hold up, like it's kind of wild. Like look at this. For example,
Go to the second one.
okay. Oh.
Yo, fire restoration.
Okay, hold up. I have one in mind, but like I can't really find it. But oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dude, tiny Peter meant big brain. Did you know that?
Yeah. Well, no, that was Greek time. This wasn't Greek time.
Well, yeah, but still, you know, they still did that, you know.
Okay.
Like I think they still did that. Like even like the carving of a statue of David. Stature, yes, statue. You know, wait, hold up. Yeah, they gave him a tiny peener. And if you actually look at, there's actually some what was it? I've been to a hold up.
That's crazy. A full on just naked dude. As a statue. Looks a lot like me, to be honest. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. I'll leave. That worked last time. Well, maybe you're muted or something. Ever since I said it looks a lot like me, to be honest, you haven't. I heard anything. I'll leave. Ugh. Well, actually, could you leave? Please leave. That I'm not gonna have to reset my stream settings. Hello? Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, what's up?
Oh yeah, as I was saying, my thought. I went to a place with these statues, and they had like statues of I think of like servants or slaves, and had big peeners.
Oh.
So yeah, because they're more stupid.
Right.
Stupid.
Interesting.
But yeah, so if I was in their Ranger culture, I would be like the most smart. I would be the most like super brained, charged Jimmy Neutron ever. Whoa. Look at this. Let's see.
Over the past 5 years, dang.
Read this, slave. I mean, fine, brother.
You know what that means. When asked to consider if they had become more or less spiritual in recent times, it was younger Brits who felt the greatest change. Post-millennial and Gen Z participants, post-millennial, interesting, were most likely to consider themselves very spiritual, with those in their mid-20s and 30s most likely to have experienced an increased presence of religious or spiritual influence in their lives over the last 5 years. Older Brits, meanwhile, experienced little to no change in their religious belief, with our contingent of silent generation participants saying they have felt their spiritual or religious dedications decrease as they have gotten older. Maybe that might be pretty common with just like the age, because people tend to change less as they get older.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
Younger people report a net increase in how important religion is to them. Yeah, I think age might, like, if you look at similar statistics, just we might, I could be wrong on this, but we might see like boomers having that increase, because like I think that's probably pretty common just with age.
Yeah, because they're slow and stupid. That's why.
Yep.
Stupid birds. Silent, bro. Okay. Willingness to listen to arguments in favor of religion. Willing, unwilling. Sneaky boomers on top. Look at them.
Boomers for the win. Number one.
I worship regularly and accept authority of the leaders of my faith.
Discord.
Boomers, damn boomers. It's interesting, man. The boomers, man. What made them hate religion so much?
Yeah.
I'm smoking weed every day.
Pretty interesting.
Man. Enjoy nature, mindfulness, connection with people, exercise, meditation, participation in religious practices, getting involved in good causes.
Supporting a sports team. That's how you express your spirituality.
Well, it's all about mindset, Mike. You think about it, really.
It's interesting that the number one thing is nature.
Yeah, it's a lot of like the new way. It's a lot of that new age like Hollywood spirituality that was pushed, you know.
For sure, but
I'm
not
connected with nature.
Yeah, but what nature of God has been clearly perceived through creation. So like that's in the Bible what it says. That's how, so that no one may be without excuse. That's how you see God most plainly, is through nature. So that's interesting.
Look at that, Mr. Scientist here. Let's see. Parents' religion, other religion, atheism, abundance beliefs. Cool. That's denomination Christianity. Let's see. Anglican. Let's go. Anglicans for the win. Anglicans for the win. Get wrecked. Ooh, stinky Protestants can't do nothing right.
Anglican is Protestant. Also, not actually. As you can
Political
see,
party.
As you can see, hey, go up, go back up.
Wow.
What circle is the biggest? Protestant. They're the true church. That's all I have to say.
Wait. What circle?
Protestant.
Wait, where?
You've Anglican.
No. Other Protestants. You see? L.
Other Protestant. Where's the first
yeah.
Protestant?
No. They're the true church. We're talking about other Protestants.
All I gotta say. Biggest circle. It's the true church. Numbers don't lie.
Bro, shut up, Calvatar. We're not talking about you. Oh, dude, hold up. All right. So we have like the super Christians here, allegedly. Labor Party. Holy crap.
Wait, the Christians are biggest in the Labor Party.
Workers' Party. Okay, whew. All right.
They're on the rise. Sam, the Nazis in disguise are the fourth one. It's the fourth one.
1, 2, 3. No, they're not. Shut up. It's the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
5. There you go. You see? Nah, that's the last one. Reform.
Is that the Dream SMP?
It can't be.
As a party, bro. What have we come to?
Yeah, it's the Dream SMP in disguise. They changed the M to an N and thought they were
Bro.
smooth.
It's like George not found their leader or something.
Yeah, they got rid of Dream. He was
He's
being kind of an
he
elf.
has his own party, man.
The Greens.
Dude, they're running England.
Man.
Right under our nose.
Can't believe this. Damn you, Dream. Ooh, what's this? Religious views by political party. Same mess. Lucky some goofy thing. All right.
Goofy.
Mutuality by main source of news.
Wait, what does this even mean? Whatever.
The fourth chart. Holy crap, get out of here. Atheism. That's scary, Mikey. Get spooked. Boom, atheism.
Atheism has fuzzy edges. Blog.
Atheists with doubts.
Identify with
with
religion.
religion but don't believe. Atheists and non-spiritual. Atheists
So,
but
look.
spiritual.
Includes those who identified with atheism rather than a particular religion, but also said they had their own thoughts about God or worshipped regularly. Bro, really looking at statistics. W. Thanks, Simon.
Oh,
so
wait, hold
like,
up.
not atheists.
Yes. Huh. It's kind of silly. Well, atheism seems to reach among 45 to 60-year-olds. Holy crap, Mikey!
Go on r/atheism right now.
You see this? This proves that old people are the worst.
They're the wisest too. Maybe they got
add
something,
quotations to that. There you go. Oh, you see? I bet this guy's an atheist. I don't like God because he made me dunk my head in water, and now my ears hurt. I would see this. Religious violence. I wonder what group contributes to this.
It's the Christians, obviously.
Arguments for atheism is not very high up. Surprising. Moral disagreements, aka misunderstandings. The Bible allows slavery. How could you? How could you?
Dude, I want to. I'm really curious on what the top post on r/atheism is. I'm just curious.
I'm pretty sure r/atheism was like killed for a bit. Like it died.
Well, it's definitely has to be back up.
And it was brought, but then it was brought back.
Why? Why did it?
I don't know. I remember one time just like trying to find r/atheism. It was just nowhere to be found. So I'm like, huh, something bad must have went awry.
I really don't like the subreddits where they just post articles.
Yeah, I tend to do that.
Religion and fascism go hand in hand. What is it, bro? This needed to be a stream. Just going through r/atheism.
Should I pull up r/atheism?
What is a good secular quote to end my professional emails with when I have to respond to an email from a Bible beater? Pope Leo.
Is that way more
Sam! No. Pope Leo says family is based on union between man and woman. No!
Hold up, let me pull up my Glock 19. I'm gonna end it all. Holy crap.
This. Not a surprise. Anyone who needs a reality check, I mean, as much of a palate cleanser, it is that he dislikes Trump. That's about the ceiling of progressive thought when it comes to a Catholic leader.
Do you know what I think? Do you know what I think we need to do?
What?
I think we need to be. I think we need to be more loving. To be honest, man, I don't know.
How?
By giving everyone loves hugs and kisses and being super tolerant, like the UK. Have you seen? Love means you wanna kiss them and marry them. Okay, so if I want to love my enemies, I gotta get real intimate with them. Okay. It's really funny because like a lot of ideas or even just words used in the Bible, people are like, oh, love, you know, it just means like a warm feeling towards someone. Okay, I love my enemies, you know. Hey, Muslim, I know you hate me and stuff, but like, you know, you can stay in my house and stuff. Hey, but no, love is more. It's deeper. It's you know, wanting what's best for someone, even if you know, for example, you know. It's not just having, like, you know, let's say a bad criminal, boo, you don't like him, you know, like a form of love is to pray for them, right? Or even like pray that they, you know, face justice, even though it's like, you know, because you know that's what's best for them, you know, to get punished and get repercussions for what they've done. Like that's a form of love, you know.
Yeah.
Wanting what's best for other people, you know, doesn't mean just, and that's the same thing with a bunch of other things, like, you know. Bunch of other goofy ass stuff, like what is it? Like when I know like some guys will be like, look, Eve is my helper, so my wife should be cooking me 5-star dinners every day, and should be doing everything for me. But you know, like a helper is not, you know, God is like I'm pretty sure, what's the word used for helper? What's the word used for helper? Etzer. Yeah. Etzer. And that's the word that God described him. Used that word to describe himself. Yeah. And like, that word is. It doesn't mean just someone who like assists someone in their goals or whatever. It's a far more like, it's a far more deeper. It's a lot more deeper, and holds a lot more weight. It's not just someone who just helps you or just like, you know, like assists you. It is someone who almost. It's like a form of like rescue. It's like someone who's there to like, you know, like save you. Someone that's, you know, there. It's more than just that. So, yeah, lots of goofy stuff, you know, because I feel like a lot of people go to relationships to gain something, but no, you're there to sacrifice. Yeah. You're there to sacrifice.
Yeah. Ephesians 5 says
that's what you do.
Calls husbands to love their wives as Christ loved the church. And how did Christ love the church?
He died. He died.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
man.
How much more sacrificial can you get than that? You can't. So, yeah.
According to the Quran, it's being saved by Allah.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this banger I found. Why are religious countries often poor while secular ones are rich?
Of course, dude. Mikey, they cracked the code. They literally cracked the code. Africa's poor because they're religious. Holy crap! Like all of the ancient world, they're always poor. They never had cell phones because they were always religious. All of the gold, we didn't discover that until secular people were invented.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Rome became rich not because anything. They actually had a secret underground, like a special unit of secular people who were just printing money for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny, like how angry these people are. It's like I don't know how I'd live like that, like just being perpetually just like angry at everything around me.
Yeah. Well,
Oh man.
yeah.
Any other bangers? Any other bangers in the swamp? And that's a compliment, because who else lives in the swamp? Shrek. Look at that.
Okay, well, the top posts are. The top post is the Satanic Temple just announced a satanic ritual abortion, placing the medical procedure under the protections of the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. The second one, in honor of today's Supreme Court ruling, I just want to say, F Christianity. Number 3, Florida atheist petitions to ban the Bible in schools. Quote, if they're going to ban books, apply their own standards to themselves and ban the Bible. He cites age inappropriateness, social emotional learning, the mentions of bestiality, rape, and slavery. Each reason is accompanied by a Bible excerpt.
Huh. Checkmate. Look at that. The Bible says bad things. You know what? I agree. If
Whoa. They got it good against Christians here. Mormon missionaries now permitted to phone home once a week. Missionaries have previously been permitted to phone home only twice a year on Christmas and Mother's Day. Loud and clear. If your church dictates when you can contact family, you're in a effing cult. Okay. Okay.
I think that kind of I think that checks out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if they just, yeah.
First, like, okay, yeah. First banger.
You know what? Hey, look at that. First W, man. It
Yeah.
took him long enough. Yikes. Man.
Let's see. It's a lot of articles. I don't want to click on articles.
Yeah, don't click on sneaky articles, man. We don't like that. Actually, I just thought of a meme.
Okay, I have to get going. I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Hold up. I found a video of atheists. I just found a video of atheists. Ready?
Bro. Donald Trump. In a recent video message, Donald Trump refers to latest COVID-19 therapeutics as, quote, miracles coming down from God, unquote. No, Mr. President, they're not miracles. They're science.
Checkmate.
Let's see this. We saved the city.
Did it, Patrick! We saved the city! Just think what might have happened if we didn't tell everyone about the monster!
About the what?
That's pretty good.
The monster being religion.
Yeah.
Oh, man, funny stuff. And Mikey, our children are gonna have to clean up the mess they made. What a shame. What a shame, huh?
Oh, Simon just said, but that was targeted to Mormons. Yeah.
Yeah. We sniffed that one out pretty quickly. Attention, all Mormons. Me and Mikey are like, you must be talking about the Christians.
Okay. I need to. Actually, I don't need to wake up early, but I just need to start waking up earlier. So.
All right. Well, thank you for inviting me onto your stream,
dude. It was a pleasure.
we went through a lot. We went through a lot of good stuff. A lot of good lots of stuff. You know. I really want to eat cake.
My face cam is. Oh, that's what happened. My face cam disappeared for a bit. I want to go over r/atheism or just like some sort of subreddit. I think that'd be cool for next time.
Sounds good. If you want to pick up, you can pick up the subreddit. I'm not
Okay.
on Reddit very often, so I know you're r/slash Redditor enjoyer. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you can pick one out.
Simon just said, "Man, this anti-atheism slash anti-science stream sucks. The only stream I like is the golden kind." Wow.
Well, like I gotta go take a shower. Wink, wink.
I'm done. Thank you, Sam. Thank you guys for watching,
All
even
right.
though no one watched the stream. Hopefully, it's gonna blow up, and we're gonna get. You know what?
Hopefully John will tune in next time.
You know what? I'm starting to realize it was more about the journey and not about the views. Actually.
Of course. You can keep coping. All right.
Okay, Sam. Have a good night.
Yeah. Bye.
Now it's time for Minesweeper. Now it's the after hours. Shower. Simon, don't worry. You still get to stay here. Thank you for watching.